And moms, as we know, do a lot. A recent poll by Gallup found that 51% of working moms feel stressed most of the day. Courtney is standing by now with an expert who has tips for coping with some of that stress. Hi, Courtney.
Yeah, we've got Dr. Priya Batra with us this morning. She is a women's health psychologist with Kaiser Permanente. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So we are getting real close to Mother's Day.
Yes, we are.
You know, and that's the time when everybody says, oh, Mom, we thank you so much. But Mom needs thank you 365 days a year.
Amen.
Not just that one, right? And it's the stress that gets piled up. And sometimes moms a lot of times are the last ones to check in on themselves.
So
right?
true.
Yeah. So you say to prioritize.
You got to prioritize. First of all moms are working moms.
Of course.
So let's be real.
Yes.
And moms who work outside the house have that additional set of expectations on them. So yeah, you have to be really deliberate about your self-care, about your engagement with your partner if you have one, about inclusion of your village, and if you don't have a village, really putting some concerted effort into building one.
For sure, for sure. So then you're also saying that you should manage what is causing you the most stress.
Yes.
Which is kind of hard to identify sometimes what is causing the most stress.
I always tell people, like, just envision that you are juggling a set of balls, and what are those composed of, right? And so, yeah, something's always falling, and you need to kind of anticipate that, and then really prioritize which is your heaviest ball, right? We have to make sure our kids are okay, and then we have to keep our home in order, but we got to put those in order and really figure out where is our priority, because our behavior aligns with our priority.
That makes sense.
And if something's taking up a majority of our time and it's not our priority, we got a problem.
Right. So, and that's why you're saying to try and focus on one thing at a time, which can be hard because as women in general, we are multitaskers.
We are multitaskers by survival's sake, right? And I think when, just because we're good at it doesn't mean it's good for us.
Ding.
And so we really need to be doing one thing at a time.
Okay, let's talk about boundaries.
Yes, we need boundaries, because you know what? While we're at work, we're worried about what's happening at home and getting called in. Vice versa, when we're at home, we're sometimes getting called in about work. And we do have to draw some lines. I think that we need some off hours. I think we need to schedule our times for ourselves. Maybe we have to schedule that time to go to the gym, schedule our time for get our hair did, right? We need to schedule that time for ourselves.
Absolutely.
And we do need boundaries around that, like what is happening at what time. And that helps with that unifocus also, not that multitasking.
And setting those boundaries sometimes also means letting go of the guilt that you feel when you set the boundaries.
I always say, welcome to motherhood, welcome to guilt. Somebody is judging and you always feel like you should be doing more or something
judging,
else. So much judging, our self-judging, our external judging. And we do have to manage that guilt and really set the standard at good enough, not perfect.
Not perfect.
Not perfect.
Okay.
Taking it from A+ to a B. B is good.
B is very good.
B is good.
We'll take that.
That's good enough.
So you're also saying that it is important, it's crucial for us to ask for help. And I feel like that's the last thing that moms and working moms do, is to ask for help.
Yes, I think that's accurate. I think that we are an autonomous people. We really value our ability to get the job done ourselves, and we sometimes minimize the toll that that's taking on us. So yeah, I think there's other moms out there that are happy to pitch in. Often the standard I set for myself is, if somebody asked me to do this, would I be happy to do it? If the answer is yes, then I should be okay asking as well.
That's a good litmus.
If they need their kid needs a ride to practice, I'm happy to do that. So we need to share the wealth.
For sure. So when is it time for us to check in, especially with a professional?
It's such a good question. I think that there's times that we have tried all these tips and tricks and they're not working. When it's impacting your mood and it's impacting your functioning and it's impacting your sense of self and you just can't get out of that, you need to talk to somebody, get some help.
This is so good. This 3 minutes may have been great and insightful to make you go, things I need to consider. So how about you follow up? We've got all the details on our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. Dr. Batra, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. All right, John, back over to you.
Thank you very much, Courtney.